Good morning. I am back. I'm back with a vengeance and a bit of kindness just because I owe it to myself. How do you like that awful accent? I did not do that part well, and that is okay. That is okay with me. It's the energy behind it, the effort. Well, obviously it's morning. Yeah. What are we gonna say here? Well, it's a new day, and it's time to show up for sure. I went to bed pretty ticked off. How do I say this? Like if I have to, after having a talk with someone briefly, and seeing my videos go on this kind of repeat mode of learning the same lesson about people out there and how, like, I know that the workplace is not meant to build friendships. I know that's not what it's for. And like anybody who has a degree of callousness is going to tell you that. And I understand that. I didn't walk in thinking I was going to make buddies. I knew that, okay? I didn't actually, I didn't know that part. I just did not expect that. I didn't expect one way or the other, okay? But situations dictate themselves so. So, how do I even say this? Just yesterday, there was some gaslighting. You know, the prego girl stopped by me. It was so weird. I just woke up this morning and I realized what had happened. We were supposed to coordinate some gathering, some, going away thing for somebody's last day that I was taking over. And even though our boss motioned us to do that, like, hey, just, coordinate with this person and, et cetera, et cetera. And so people went through the motions of it that day, but when it came down yesterday to the actual specifics, people just did whatever they want. Like, okay, I'm going to give a particular person some room, okay? Because she was not meddling in my energy. She did not screw around there, okay? But the other repeats, which the pregnant girl, she did whatever she wanted. She just came and popped in whatever. Like, people have my phone number, like it was, they did not coordinate with me. That's what I'm saying about that's where it chimed in, like, oh, the culture is like, oh, well, they'll pretend like you're part of it, but they'll actually leave you out. So that's what had happened, and it was okay because it wasn't a big freaking deal, but it set the tone for future upcomings. Like, oh, like that was worthy learning to say, like, oh, if there's a huge project, if there's something that we need to deliver to our boss, no, Tina, that you need to speak up for yourself and cover yourself. Okay, know that you're in that kind of environment where there are people who are let's say it this way, in spiritual sense, they have conflicts with themselves, okay? They have issues with themselves and they'd like to project it onto others, okay? That's what people do. They write it off as being bored at the worst case scenario, okay? So, none of my business, okay? I have better business to conduct. But that was what initially had happened. And then later on in the day, when I was minding my own business, like into my work or whatever, she stopped by my desk and she said, "Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask you if what happened yesterday. Did you ever find out?" And I said, "No," I just blew it off. I was just saying, "No, like I don't know what it was." But the fact is that I verbalized it like that it was my like little dope moment. Like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just told her straight up, like, it was just energy. Just call it out like it is. So those are things that I need to work on. That's fine. But in my assessment, like on the spot assessment, it's like, I want to say the word be. You know, I know you know what had happened. You're playing dumb, and I'm just gonna blow it off like whatever, like I don't know, whatever. But like I don't need to play that. I don't need to play into those games because magic is magic, and words mean a lot. Okay, and so do intentions. So the less energy that I gave to it, the like more. I almost said more better. The better it is for me. But those are just little things that, you know, little pops here and there that I need to like remember, you know, okay. Just as easy as it is to dismiss, so it is as easy to tell the truth. So it's just energy. Because I can reassure you, people like that are not going to ask you to elaborate. Oh, what do you mean? They're not going to ask. So anyway, today is a new day. And if I have to defend myself, defend my time, I will surely throw down. That is not the option that I would like to take, but I will make sure that people will learn their lessons. If I have to go back to my spell casting and doing certain kind of brews and integrating certain things, I will. And I will definitely call for help. I will throw down for sure. Okay? And anything that I'm missing in any of that, I will sure to make effective through my extended teams. I don't want to go that route. But if people are looking for a challenge, they will sure come to learn their lessons. Lessons that they never realized that they had to learn before. I am at a crucial state in my life where no one is to fuck around with my energy. And I say that with extreme enthusiasm. So today is a new day. Blessed be. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's mix those in there because if Spirit wants to repeat certain messages, then they shall. All right, Spirit, what do I need to be aware of right now? What is it, okay, that I should know at this moment, okay? And I'm starting to get sick. Somebody is sick at work because I feel the congestion back here just coming through. I feel it. So who was that was sick? Okay, the person I was taking over, she was sneezing a lot. But I think that was like kind of a spiritual allergic reaction to something that I think that she was doing something. I don't know what. Who else? Well, someone's immune system is down, you know, when they're pregnant. So, could be that because I know there's something tied to that. But I'm stronger than this, so I'm going to get over that. I'm looking for a calm. And I will get it. Ace of Wands in reverse. What do you want to say about that? Oh my gosh, that's funny. You know what they're saying? They're saying, Tina, stand down from this situation. The situation will take care of itself. In fact, you use your magic for you. This is the first time that I have ever seen it like this, okay? That's what that means. This is like a rebirth, like just, you know, when people say you hit the ground running, Tina. I have just been rebirthed. It's Phoenix energy, and it's like I'm twerking it to the crowd, just like moon, like moonshine, right there. Yeah, absolutely. Full exposure, my magic. Shake it, and you can kind of break it, Tina. That's what they said. That's funny. I've never seen it like that before. In fact, we see Leo energy. If you see that as eyes and then the nose and then the whiskers, yeah, for sure. Leo. That's my north node, honey. It's coming through. All right. Okay. Use that magic for yourself. Okay. I'll do that. Because you know what? If anyone is the most worthy and has the most worthy cause, it is me right here and now. So shall it be done. New day. Emperor in reverse, slightly moving upwards. And the Star card, slightly moving upwards. Okay, so this is going to show a huge display of power. Following in with this reversal here, it's going to command a lot of respect, not just for myself, being proud of myself and just showing what I got. It's going to show that I can shine, okay? And I don't need to prove it to anybody else except myself. And once I do that, look at that. It's I don't have it. There's nothing else to say about that, okay? Because I have spirit right with me, like hand holding me, like you're a star. I'm gonna help you through this, okay? I'm your personal agent, okay? And I don't need 20% or whatever percent. You've already proven yourself. We're lifers together. So this is very good. Holding it down. Okay. That's very good. I mean, to have the Emperor and the Star, I don't know what anybody else's interpretation is of that, but that's... If you're talking about, like, skyrocketing after getting the Ace of Wands, holy smokes. That shit is good. There's no other way to put it. I mean, I could be polite and say, this is so delightful. It is excellent. It is spectacular. I don't know. It just hits different. Knowing the reality check of everything that I've been through and everything that I'm going through, everything that I'm about to go through. This is very, 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 very auspicious. Okay, what do you want to tell me? Priestess of Wands. It's, again, you see, it's a, oh, it even has a rainbow and, dude. Queen of Wands secretly also has that Leo energy there. It is strength also there. And this is the packet that came with it. I want to say it's the benefits package. I don't know why I'm called to say it, but let's say it. Two of Pentacles inverted. Is it kind of inverted? It's kind of upward. No. Son of Swords, so Knight of Swords extroverted. The Hermit card. Death in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. It's a kind of a slight word upward. It's weird. Okay. Four of Swords upright, but it's also kind of like upwards inverted. And Two of Wands. Okay, master number 22 here. Okay. It's a build on. Finding that inner balance, but being supported because people know what I bring to the table. So this is naturally hold on, let me see here. This is a more developed way of saying this is temperance, okay? Yeah. Yeah, but things are absolutely expedited here. Whatever's happening is on a, like a speed path. What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Hold on. Hold on. There's phlegm. Like, I have to get it out. Otherwise, it's going to be, like, make me sicker. I don't know. Sometimes you got to do that. Detoxify. Otherwise, if we let it sit in there longer, it's going to get worse. I don't know how to explain it, but that's something for you to also think about. Okay, hold on. Do, 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 do. Okay. Discombobulated in my bed. Here for a second. Do, 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 do. There we go. Am I back? I'm back. So good. Okay. So it is basically the benefits package that's going to help expedite me. This is what comes with Transformation. That is the center unit card here out of the 7. But what leads into it is the Dark Night of the Soul. Understanding our triggers. But this is the comprehension of a crone energy. And we also have like a fairy godmother in the background, you see? And there's a totem at the crossroads that not only teaches us, but there's energies that are directing us accordingly. Ooh, this is definitely expedited, because after coming up after the Knight of Swords, this is the first time that I noticed this. Fairy godmother, and then like the swoop in here. We were here originally, like at this pinnacle, and then we had or at least I know I can speak for myself. That interaction sped me to here. So it's like the places that I need to go, there's no real like ping-ponging. This is more like a pinball machine. This is where I'm expedited almost instantaneously to the next thing that I'm supposed to do. Next thing after that is the Death card in reversal. So it's leading to automatic transformation. It's almost instantaneous. So when I said something about this elaborate view of Temperance, this is the Queen of Swords in reverse, or Queen of Cups in reverse. Excuse me. There's a Queen of Swords in reverse here. A bullshitter, I have to say. That burp didn't come out of nowhere. So, yeah. It's getting into the feels of things, and I'm really understanding what's happening, how do I say it, on the outside to better calibrate what's going on the inside. Okay. Yeah. This is shamanic healing is what I'm shown here, because there's a sense of alone time that is 100% needed. So go with the flow. If people are going to outcast you in their like passive aggressiveness, in their little ways that they scheme, let them do that. It's just another iteration of what I left before. It doesn't mean that I have to constantly live this like constantly pack up and leave, constantly pack up and leave, constantly pack up and leave. I opened up my check from the last place that I had left just yesterday, and I saw that I don't know if I should say. I don't know if I should say. I'm going to say, I saw that they did something that they didn't have to do, okay? And they did it, okay? And I know for a fact that it came from higher ups. I know it came from the people that actually gave me the opportunity to take care of me. Now, they don't control like all of the little things that happen, like the little antsy dancies and whatever. And that's fine. We both recognize that. But this is like a handshake basically saying, and it wasn't like a huge thing, but it was a gesture to note, like, we didn't mean for all of these things to happen to you, and recognize that not only just this gesture, but there are other sequential things that have happened that are happening to make the necessary corrections. So anyway, the iterations here, okay? It's like, I don't need to constantly pack up and move, okay? So there's a sense of inner calm and understanding, like what it means moving from one culture to another. That there's a common thread in those things. And it's fine. Like, let them leave you alone. It's all good. Like, we want you here. Ancestrally speaking, we want you here. And if it's gonna isolate you or like ostracize you, then we're gonna take over and you're gonna learn some stuff from us. Things that they can never like tap into because they're doing their thing. Okay? So just know that this is like a hidden competitive advantage, okay? And you know what is further establishing that? On my feed, I got something from like a, I don't know if I should say it. I don't want to call out anybody, but it's going to show out on my feed anyway. A thing on a, how do you say it? It's, on, the advantages of being a loner. And it was, through, a warrior's type of, mindset, teaching. I'll put it like that, okay? And I'm going to put it on my feed when it's ready, you know, because I'm a little bit, I don't want to say behind, but like there's a few other things that have priorities, okay? Okay. So, what else do you want to say, Spirit? Yeah. Okay. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm a little saddened. I felt really kind of saddened. I don't know. I felt my boss's energy for a quick second. And it's just like... Sorry, give me a second. Sorry about that. I felt my boss's energy for a second. And it was just like, that's sad. You know? It's a shame. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, though. Like, at any given moment. It's still at will. So... I can be done away with. But I don't know if I should fear that either. Not to note that any degree of ungratefulness, it's just, I can't let anybody make me feel bad anymore. It's just not worth it, no matter what. No. I mean, I saw the contrast. I saw how the girl that I was taking over, she didn't want to leave her position. By the words that she was using, by how I was trained, by the energetic, like, attachments. Like, there were times when she would, like, joke around and, like, kind of touch me or whatever, but at the same time, her energy showed that she could care less. So the fact that she was touching, like, was like binding herself onto me, almost like trying to, like, get, I don't even know how to describe it, dude. But I had to release that energy, basically. I had to kind of whatever. But it was just weird. What is that? Priestess. It's the Sun card. It fell on the Priestess of Wands, and it's inverted. So again, we're seeing that repetition that, oh, she was trying to steal energy. Because there's a lot of chaos going on in her life. So she tried to steal energy from me. She put her hand on my back. Again, I don't know this person from Adam, right? But I was startled because it's like, this is kind of weird, especially with how, just putting all the dots together. Like, I know when someone cares for you and when they care to take from you. And that's what's happening. So anyway, even though yesterday was her last day, she's still coming in on Monday to handle some things that she couldn't handle before. And again, I have to give some kind of respect for people, but you know, you only like, what is it? You only get as much respect as how much you show me. So I, like, whatever you've revealed already is, I've already given in excess. That's my assessment here within her and I. I know for a fact, and she knows for a fact. She knows better. So let's see here. So where I'm coming off, I would definitely not say that it's disrespectful. I'd say it's factual. I'd say it's absolutely factual. Okay. Okay, so we have Strength card that came on top of that benefits package. And then what came here is 7 of Pentacles facing the 6 of Wands. Oh, you know, oh, heck. You know, So what's happening for me is just causing resilience. All of these things, like this elaborate view of temperance and the transformation. It's just noting strength. We saw strength basically threefold here already. A lot of Leo energy. But here, I was a little tiny, I have to say a tiny bit, like, skeptical when I saw the 7 of Pentacles here, because that means waiting, loading time. However, amongst all these mountains, this is a hidden high priestess. I'm not high, oh, shoot, maybe high priestess. There's a knowing here, okay, that stuff shall be birthed by me, for sure. But it's the hidden empress, you see? Right there. Yeah, stuff shall be birthed because just wait for it, Tina. Wait for it, because there's victory coming for you. Because this is, you see, like, this is basically, you know, birthing right there, okay? And looking at this is a wheel. Basically the Wheel of Fortune lit, okay? And it's the World card hidden because of the wands. And hidden Kali energy because of the 2 sets of arms here. So, this is absolutely aggressive, like, absolute victory, Tina. Okay? That is what you are birthing here, undoubtedly. Okay? There you are. Okay. Oh, all of a sudden I'm feeling hungry. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So I have a sense that my supporters are here because I don't feel, and like this is the first time in the past 48 to 72 hours that my head has not felt like, for lack of better terms, shitty. Like, it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like I've had a headache, that like there was something happening, but it was, I feel a lot better now. So thank you. Thank you. Okay, is there anything else you want to say before I close this out, Spirit? I think I'm supposed to get something from the O cards. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, kind of extroverted, but on an upwards trajectory. Okay, it's like there's a slight lift to this. So there's something about launching. And putting the work in. And it has to do, it has something to do with the externals, okay? This is everybody working on their own craft. There's 4 people here. So it's causing balance. Okay, I think this is for my superiors. I think, well, this is for my, basically my bosses. My, I don't know. It's just my bosses. It's, I don't know. It's for you guys too. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so everybody's like working on their own particular craft. So when you have the 8 of Pentacles divisible by the 4, it's just everybody being in balance with what they're doing, focusing on what they need to do, okay, to produce an external outcome. Okay, I think that's the shamanic way of viewing things, like the teacher type of way, teacher healer type of way. Ultimately, this is where we should be looking at and striving for. And I feel like that's what my boss would say. And that's where the mindset is. So that is good. I mean, that's not just practical, but I know that there's heart in this messaging here. Yeah. Okay, so that's great as far as a closing. I'm hearing closing cost, but I meant to say closing thought. So closing cost is what, like the bottom line of your out of the door price, right? So some things it's like, okay, you have to wager, you have to understand like what's really worth it, okay? Your cost of inputs for the sake of the output, okay? Okay, so in life, whenever we choose something, we also naturally, by default, choose to decline and opt out of other things. We forego other things. So in this, it's like, okay, you have to overcome certain things. You have to, there's a certain cost to produce this desired outcome. Are we all in this? And even individually, are you in this or not? Okay. I don't think my boss is that callous, and it's Wheel of Fortune inverted. Okay. So, talking about an alignment and all the things that go. This is a full-on zodiac. I think, wait, no. Different depictions of goddesses is what I'm seeing here on the circle. I feel a lot of a chill. It tingles, really. What do you want to say about that? So that's that. But I think the energy that my boss has, like I'm not supposed to be reading my boss. I'm not supposed to be reading her. Okay. But what I'm seeing here is very honorable, okay? in the fact that there's, how did they want to say that? That whatever is directly outputted is also very much tied to our personal, like, destiny. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't, that's why I'm constant, like, continuously speaking on her energy, on, anyway, my boss's energy, okay? However many deviations there are of that, okay? Those that look out for me, okay? Those are kind of responsible for me, I say, but, like, yeah, so that's why I'm saying, like, it's not so hardened, and there's I don't, how do I say it? There's a lot of emphasis, but without the callousness, because there's incentive in that, personal incentive, okay? You can either choose to see it or not, okay? That's whoever's choice here, okay? Okay, that's as much as I'd say on that, because I don't want to read into energy out of respect, okay? Okay, those are good. Those are good closing thoughts. Why am I still shuffling the cards then? There's only so many left. That's weird. Okay. What? This, okay, so we have the Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands, upright on me, okay? And this one is the Three of Cups inverted. Okay. Okay, so I think that's the end of the messaging, really. You just start it. You just start it. You run freely and you start it, Tina. Whatever you need to do, you just go and do it, okay? I'm being celebrated, basically privately. Like, that was good. That was a good, you know, that was good, okay? Like a miniature Bravo. And then, oh, it's a magician. See, you do what you want. You do as you please, Tina. Okay. And as you please is also in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, you know? That's well-roundedness. Okay, on the top of the deck, we have Daughter of Discs. Okay, it's like play ball time. Because that's a page of Pentacles. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So when I say the things that you got to do, things that please you, have breakfast, take a shower, pay the bills, you know, get the paperwork ready, you know, like there's, go out into nature, like for reals, okay? Take out the trash, you know, there's all these things that add up to well-roundedness. Like, you can't go wrong. You can't say, like, I faltered here, faltered there, whatever. You can just say, and doing all of these things is not spreading yourself thin. It's things that need to happen, things that you're a part of, and things that you are actively engaging in. So, that is the reality check, okay? We got 2 days here in our weekend, and just, you know, just go with it, okay? This other stuff, like, I am so blessed that, like, whoever it was that took care of my freaking headaches and, like, the heaviness and all of that, whatever, you are very talented and gifted, and thank you very much for your help. Like, seriously, it's a freaking huge difference. So thank you. All right, that's it. So now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors, all my supporters, all donations provided in light and love. It is appreciated. And not just talking about gratitude, but I'm talking about accounting wise, it is appreciated. Okay. So now that this reading is officially over, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas to assisting with that sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close these portals in this reading. Now,